What's up everyone? It's Clark here, and boy do I have a special one for you guys today, because I'm going to be taking you guys with me on an omakase adventure here in the heart of Yorkville. Come and join me. It's time to get food. So our food adventure today brings us to MSSM, an omakase experience by Chef Masaki Saito. How do I find places to feature is a question I get often. Many of these spots are places I already frequent. Some I find on my walks, others are viewer recommendations. But like many of you, some of the spots I find out about are through other Toronto content creators. Here are just some that I've been following that I haven't had the opportunity to shout out or collaborate with yet, but that I really do enjoy. And for today's video, there's one that I've been following lately that I think is making some great short form content. This is Mel, and in addition to making great reels on Instagram, I found out that he's one of the many talented chefs at MSSM. Here is an example of some of the content that he makes, showcasing him making the Japanese rolled omelet and of course preparing the sushi rice that's going to become an integral part of the nigiri sushi that I'll be trying out very soon. So I reached out to him and he was kind enough to make arrangements so that I could film my experience and share it with all of you. So please consider checking out his IG as well as all the other fabulous creators we've mentioned here. I'll leave links in the description below. But let's get back to MSSM itself. This is the little sibling to Sushi Masaki Saito, Canada's first and only 2-star Michelin restaurant. An evening there was quite something, but it does come in at an eye-watering $780. Not something Chef thought was accessible to all. Now, being someone who is immeasurably passionate about sushi culture and omakase in general, Chef Saito sought out a solution, and thus MSSM was born as a more budget-friendly option. That is phenomenal, you guys.
Yes. Signature hand roll.
Signature hand roll, yeah.
It's like 15 years.
So as Chef was saying, right? Chef Masaki Saito, this hand roll, the recipe for it, it's been around for over 15 years. He's never changed it. And why would you change it? It's absolute perfection here. The mintiness of that shiso leaf goes so well with the fattiness of the tuna. So that right there, that entire box, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they call it the neta. All that fish has already been prepared. It's ready to be cut and to be made into nigiri sushi. Look at how beautiful that cut of tuna is.
It's a true home.
Unlike Sushi Masaki Saito, MSSM incorporates both Canadian and European seafood alongside some Japanese source fish in their menu. And that's how they're able to deliver good quality while maintaining a more budget-conscious price point. I can barely contain my excitement watching them cut all these different varieties of fish. It's going to be amazing just being able to try all these different kinds. MSSM is also a great training ground for new and upcoming chefs who are eager to learn about the Edomae style of sushi. And as part of the dining experience, you get to see the skill and the various techniques that are used in the crafting of many of the menu items done right before your eyes. Oh, just love all the little components, the fresh vegetables. I think this is okra. And so this is a first for me, having dashi jelly. I mean, I've had dashi before. That's that soup that's usually made with like a kelp. Ooh, but having it in that jelly form, it slowly sort of releases its flavor onto the seafood and in this appetizer. Nicely seasoned. Brings out a lot of the flavors of that fish. And that torching just gives it that little extra bit of smokiness. A little dab of wasabi, a light brushing of soy sauce. Chef can be trusted to nail all the flavors. But he can also adjust to your preferences within reason. It's like having a private chef. Okay. I've been experiencing sushi wrong this whole time. No, I mean, not wrong, but like Chef was saying, right? That's the difference in the experience. Again, there are different ways to experience sushi. Omakase is not the only one, but if you've never tried it, again, it's different than the experience that you're gonna have. Definitely different than your conveyor belt sushi. Definitely different from an all-you-can-eat. Yeah, I can't stress how much Everybody should try this at least once.
No more California.
No more California roll, right? Now, some of you might be wondering what in fact is Edomae Sushi. Well, it's a traditional style hailing from the old Tokyo era, better known as Edo back in the day. Edomae itself actually translates to in front of Edo, referring to the proximity of Tokyo Bay. This cuisine is characterized by a focus on nigiri sushi. That's fish that's been marinated and molded on top of a bed of rice called chari. The garnish is not just there for looks or for an addition of color. It really does add a pop of flavor. Might be the best salmon I've ever had. Now this one's one of my favorites, Shima Aji.
Wasabi level is okay.
Wonderful, yeah. See, they're always checking in on you, making sure you're satisfied, right? Because they're gonna adjust it. You don't have to do that yourself. So for those of you who've been to like Japanese restaurants and had sushi, and you got that little plate of soy sauce and you're mixing that wasabi in, you don't have to do that here. In fact, it's really not the best way to enjoy it. Let the chef handle it for you. That is the essence of omakase. Leave it up to the chef. All right, we're well into the meal. We've had our hand roll, we've had the sashimi appetizer, and we've gotten a few pieces of the nigiri sushi already. But now comes time for the chawanmushi. This steamed egg custard was silky, silky smooth and brimming with flavor from a light fish stock. But once you've made it halfway through, the chef has an additional surprise for you. He's got a ball of seasoned sushi rice to add to the remaining chawanmushi. Talk about taking things to the next level, right? I really like that. It just totally changes the complexity of the dish. We've introduced a little more texture with the rice. The chawanmushi by itself, it just has that really nice sweetness from the dashi and the egg together. But now, having a little bit of that wasabi, again, there's just more layers to the flavor as you're enjoying it. Oh, again, with each different piece of seafood, each different piece of fish, different flavors. Now, like you said, this one is going to have a little bit more sweetness. And I don't mean like, candy sweet. It just has that oceany sweetness. It's so great to see how like each piece has its own unique characteristics, whether that be more sweetness, a little more saltiness, a little bit more brininess, a little more of that oceany flavor versus a more clean and mild flavor. And then also how, like the different garnishes go with that as well. What an interesting way to have it. So creamy. It just melts in your mouth. That burst oceany. Again, I've said oceany sweetness before, but uni, I think, is that biggest burst of that. Oh, it's just so creamy and rich. Okay, keeping things rolling with this dashimaki tamago omelet. This is one of those signature Japanese items that I mentioned earlier. The one that Mel does here in the kitchen, and you can see him doing it right now with a smile on his face. When I was in Tokyo and I was at the famous Tsukiji market, they would sell these on sticks for maybe 100 yen, 150 yen. Now that we've had that, we're into the latter stages of the meal. Finishing things up, we have a comforting cup of miso soup that aids in digestion and a refreshing shaved ice dessert that's flavored with minty shiso. This was a great way to wrap up a truly delightful meal, worth every penny in my opinion. Chef Ken right here. This is the man. When you come to MSSM, ask for Ken.
Thank you. Nice to see you guys.
Gochisousama deshita. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. So there you have it. That's my time here at MSSM. Before I go though, I do want to take a second just to give a massive thank you to all the crew over there at MSSM, and of course to Mel for arranging all this. Big thank you to you guys as well for watching. As always, you guys know what the jam is, right? If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, leave a comment below, and share the video with family and friends. If it's your first time here and you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon. All right, you guys, that's a wrap for today, but no worries, we've got lots more food adventures to share with you. I'll see you all next time when I get food.